So, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnagati here, and welcome back, folks, to one and all the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. In the last episode, I forgot to introduce myself in the game, but you already know what it is. I was just tired. I'm making the same day that I made the last one, even though that's going to be part of the set of four, but this is going to be the next part. So, I don't know. I'm waiting on something to cool down. I was waiting on something else I had to deal with. So it's progress when you have to deal with your own bodily functions, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to go back over here. Um, I don't know if we're strong enough yet, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So I'm going through here. Oh, did I ever go to get this chest? That's right. This is the chest that we saw before in one episode. Yeah, okay. So that is a thing. You could fill up on it if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it because we have a lot more of these coming up. I mean, a lot. So, believe me, you want to make sure you're not at max on those. You can get high, you know, and numbers. Just make sure you don't max out yet till the final end of the game. I mean, you don't have to. You can just max out on potions or whatever at any time of the game. But I personally wouldn't recommend it, because you're going to find lots of them. You're going to be like, what's the point? I mean, although not many games will let you heal up while you're trying to, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, we got our final grenade, which is a mega grenade. So that is something. And also keep mega grenades in again for something a little bit later. So what are we doing? Oh, right, we were going up this way because there's a battlefield we need to take care of. So, and it's not this one. It's one of these two coming up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over here, which is what I recommend you do. But I'm going to go also put a save state on here just in case I do that. So, and I also want to put game speed on. This may be a short video, but it's okay because we're going to have it. Fan Quit is new, but it's also not because I've seen it from Focus Hour. So I put a save state on there just in case you're wondering, in case we mess up, because I don't want to actually save it like that. You might think like it's a waste of time, but I don't, because I want to give it a chance to get, it's part of 100% in the game anyway. So we're gonna save all the rest of them here. Something else we need to get, so I'm gonna do that screen here. Phoenix, it's good. Huh. I forgot that I had an axe. Yeah. So that's good that his Morning Star is pretty powerful enough to wipe them out, because otherwise I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I could use thunder spells, but I'm just going to speed through this. Okay, one more to go. We won! Exit! That's what we're looking for. Thank you. Alright, now we can continue on. Now what this spell does is it allows us to... Well, I'm going to show you. This is the only spell that we can actually use outside of battle. Well, we can also use it inside of battle, but I'll show that more up later. You've already seen what spells can do. Oh, we do have Blizzard. When did I get Blizzard? I don't even remember getting that. Huh. Okay. And that's exactly what it does. I think... I didn't realize that it actually does this, but I think it actually does it from the last point you came in from. So that's going to come in handy. I don't know if it used up anything or not. Usually doesn't, but, that's what I like about that extra spell. I think it only affects it mainly when you go into battle, but, There is another spell we'll be getting pretty soon. So yeah. Like I said, it's not hard to 100% this game, but it's not exactly easy either because um, it's not like you get everything all at once. You have to go through a bunch of trials, finish off, the main progressing for a lot of things that you would, need for upgrades and stuff. This isn't like one of the other typical games you can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here into our first place. I won't need to go get any seeds for this one here, but it certainly wouldn't hurt for the next area. So, because so what we're going to do here, we're going to go up here. We're going to go after something. Redbone, I believe, is a new enemy. I forgot that these enemies were were enemies. And I actually know somebody named that. His actual name is, I think, Charles, but he changed it. So I'm actually going to use Blizzard. And you'll see why. They're weak against water attack. I'll tell you what, I'll just speed this up because I don't want to take too long here because I need to get back and work anyway. So I'm going to just do that. I'm not going to speed through a bunch of the game, but I'm going to speed through some of the battles because it's just otherwise, here. We don't want this one yet, no. But we did open it up for a reason, so we'll be going back up that way. I think that's the one we want right there. Just push A on that. Okay, so and believe it or not, they're also still weak against Cure, but Cure is not as half as effective against these the new one called Zombie. Sorry, what I thought it was called Mummy, but what do I know? Zombie. I've never seen a zombie that actually had bandages, but what do I know? Okay, so I'm not really afraid to use up these. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take out this guy, and yeah, Flizzard and Plant Man are not exactly new, but there you go. Flizzard is weak against water attack. Sweet. Okay. Red Cap. I think they are weak against this too. I think they are weak against it, but I don't remember if it said it was weak against it. It's not bad. 33 GP. Oh, we're out of stuff. That's okay. We got plenty of seeds. Goblin Punch. That's not. Well, actually, I said used punch. I think that's right. In this game, it's called used punch instead of goblin. See, like in most games, the goblin use goblin punch for some crazy reason, which you never would think that. You know. Red Cap is weak against water attack. Okay. I flipped through it so fast last time I wasn't sure. So apparently they're not that weak, but they're weak enough against it. So, but it's more effective than what you think. So this is the last one in here, and there you go. There's a chest there. Yeah. So it's okay. I'm not sure. I don't think he has very many spells, Mister Ruben. There. The Charm Claw. That's our next claw. It's the same thing as the other one, but it has better stuff to it. I'll show you what I mean. Like This one actually does a little bit more, but then, well, than usual. Each weapon has its own specific kind of deal, but it just depends on what. Not many weapons in this game have status elements, but So let me see. What does Mr. Ribbon have? He does not have anything but life. So that is a thing. That's about. Wow. We haven't even been in here long enough. Well, anyway. So you don't actually have to get these other ones. But I don't know if it'll really override anything if you go back. I've never actually done it where they. I think I have bypassed one weapon or something once, but I've never really gone back and just because I didn't think it was worth it, to be honest. With to go back and go get the weapon, even though I got the. Well, yeah, I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. Oh yeah, and some enemies will multiply themselves. I forgot that they can do that. Not all enemies will, but there are certain kinds. So look at that. See what it does? The other claw just did whatever, and they just not bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to open up this passageway. And we're going to stop as soon as we get up here because we want to start off with the other way. And then we'll get back around to it. So this will be like a 2 or 3 episode place. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to... because this also saves on stuff anyway. So I'm going to do that. And this is what I recommend you do. Well, obviously not that if you're playing this regularly. But, on a console, I'd save, and that's about it. So, in the next episode, which may be a little while before I do that, I don't even know if I'm going to do the next Pokemon episode tonight or not. I know I got to finish up some things. But, yeah. So, I will see you all then. And probably be sometime next week. Even though this is, being done on the last day of April, but hey, it's like the last video, except for the last ones. Ironic, anyway. See you then. I'll tell you next time. Later.